Dearest brothers and sisters, hello, this is Reverend Melissa, and my message today, brothers and sisters, is a call for everyone throughout the globe to rejoice, because before our very eyes, we see the pulling down of Babylon, and it's not happening just because man is doing it, but we are seeing God and his holy angels at work. All right, dear brothers and sisters, let's just ponder this, okay? Because for all out there who serve Satan and his dark angels, the men and women throughout the world, do you really think that you'll be able to do that without one day the very one that you serve will turn and assail upon you? Oh my goodness, that's a blessing, because that, dear brothers and sisters, shows to us that God is still in control. Bless the Lord. Someone look at the Vatican. The Vatican, Rome. You're talking about seeing prophecy fulfilled. That last Pope prophecy is coming to fruition, dear brothers and sisters, and before our eyes. It's coming, and it's coming fast, because Joseph Ratzinger, damn evil, he's walking dead. You can look at his eyes, he's a dead man. The human being that abided within that flesh, the spirit that abided in that flesh a long time ago died. And if you don't believe me, at the end of this video, look at his hand. There's a spirit inside his flesh. Look at the face. And then, come on, all right? There's a great video that was done on YouTube, and I attached it here, regarding that little girl. All right? That's a spirit. Look at how distant. That's not a little girl. That's a created being. And it's reptilian, because you can see in its eyes and in its tongue. It's reptilian, okay? So woe unto whoever it was that attached themselves to that sweet, precious little child's flesh, but it might very well not even be a child, and it might just be a manifested appearance, because, first of all, Joseph Ratzinger has no fatherly there's nothing fatherly about him. He's never known a woman. He has no sensitivity towards children. If he did, his ass would not have shielded and protected child molesters for over the 30 plus years that he has been in powerful positions at the Vatican. Okay? But oh boy, I tell you one thing. Does he really think that Satan's gonna just let him slip through the crack? He gave him power for a little while. You know, he lets them feel the taste of power. He lets them gather all of the mammon, all of the riches of the world. And then when he comes for their ass, they are grass. You're talking about them sifting souls. Well, their souls end up being sifted by the very one that they served. And Joseph Ratzinger's time is now. It's coming. And Petros Romanus, come on. Petros Romanus, he's not even a Roman. All right? What a joke. All right? And that doesn't even matter, because Rome is corrupt. All right? I feel sorry for the citizens of Rome, because they have been oppressed since its inception. And another video that is attached to dear brothers and sisters is to see that the Vatican is going to issue an official document on their book, on their compilation of the Bible. Okay, so dear brothers and sisters, all of you out there who are constantly saying, oh, the Bible is God's word, the Bible is God's word. All right, if the Bible is God's word, then you should ask yourself, how is it possible that the Vatican issue official documents and statements on it? That's because it's not God's word. It's Satan's compilation. All right? And the thing is that for any of you who have questioned it regarding it being Satan's compilation, first of all, if any of you have not read the Gospel of Peace, the Gospel of the Holy 12, the books of Enoch, if you've read the books of Enoch, the testaments of the patriarchs, the apocalypse of Abraham, the shepherd of Hermas, if you've read any of those, you know that all of those flow. And after you've read those, you are blessed with wisdom. Okay? You try that with the Bible. You try that with the Old Testament. I'm talking about from the first book all the way through to the end. By the time that you finish reading them, you're like, what the hell? You are taken from one extreme to the next. Once you get into the books, then you start reading and everything's fine. But once you get out of that book and you get into another book, you're like, what the hell? What's the purpose of this story again? And then for the New Testament, come on. You read the book of Matthew. After the book of Matthew, then there's another accounting of Mark. Come on. Mark wasn't even a disciple. Mark was an associate of Paul's. Luke was an associate of Paul's. Another accounting, repetition. And then John? Come on. That still is repetition. Those right there, there's no repetition in God's word, in God's holy word. As a matter of fact, this puts the nail in it, because Christ said when you come to the Father in prayer, he said that you do not come unto him being repetitious as the heathens do, as the heathens are. So why would he give you a holy book with repetition? He wouldn't. He would not. He did not. And then also, after the book of John, after you have the book of Acts. Oh, please. Paul's words. Okay? And I'm telling you right here and now, after the book of Acts, once you started reading the epistle to the Romans, you should have thrown that bitch down right after that, because in the very first chapter, verse 7, you should have thrown that book in the garbage, because what did Paul do? He inserted a little snippet there, referred to Rome as the beloved of God. That's how the Vatican was able to set up its seat as the Holy See. That's how the Vatican has been able to establish itself as being over God's holy word. Because Paul, that they put that lie in there, that Paul said that Rome is the beloved of God. That's a lie. Who said that? Where is it written? Did God say that? Did Christ say that? Hell to the no. So I'm just telling you right here now, brothers and sisters, this is a great day, because in the end, God is still in control. They try everything they can right now to wreck this earth. They're using Tesla technology, the HARP system and everything, but you know what? The bottom line is that God is still in control. Satan still answers to God in Christ. Holy Archangel Michael, who threw his ass out of the heavenly heights, can still come and snatch his ass off the earth today. Alright? So we're not worried about him, because God's only going to let him go so far, and then he pulls his reins back. And let's just say, brothers and sisters, that a great day is coming in the earth, that it is being fulfilled before us. God gave me a revelation when I first began my ministry. He said before the end, he said that he wanted everyone to know everything that happened. He wanted us to know it all. And what a great day it is. You talking about revelations? We are still walking around with our mouths open and aghast at all that we have discovered in this last year that has been done against humankind. It's unfathomable. But that's all right, because great days are on the horizon, and together we have already prevailed. Because if you don't know, then you better ask somebody, because it's already written in the Gospel of Peace, the Gospel of the Holy 12, the first and second books of Enoch. The sheep prevailed over the goats. All right? And the earth will be restored to the garden, and the righteous will inherit the earth, and there will be no sin upon the earth forevermore. So it doesn't matter what they do. They've already lost the battle. We will prevail. We already have prevailed. In wisdom, peace, and love. This is Reverend Melissa. Everyone have a blessed day. You stand strong. You hang in there. And let's rejoice because the Vatican and all who serve Satan, those bitches are going down. And it's going to be a speedy acceleration. Bless the law and have a beautiful day.